Meguro Ren, a Japanese singer and actor, is part of the idol group Snow Man. He has been praised for his acting skills in films like Phases of the Moon and My Happy Marriage, as well as in TV dramas such as Silent, My Love Mix-Up, and Trillion Game. He's a good-looking and talented person who is loved by many, highly skilled, and radiates confidence from within. Check out these 10 things you didn't know about Meguro Ren. He has been dancing since he was a child. Meguro Ren was born on February 16, 1997, in Tokyo, Japan. At the age of 13, he joined Johnny and Associates, and 6 years later, he was selected to become a member of Uchu's 6 pre-debut unit under Johnny's Jr. In 2019, he was added as a new member of Snow Man, making their official debut on January 22, 2020. In alignment with his debut in Snow Man, he departed from Uchu's 6. Reflecting on his path to an artistic career, he expressed, "I've been dancing since I was little, and it is something that I am very passionate about." He also graduated from the Faculty of Media Studies at Josai International University. He lied about his roller skating skills to get a part. During his time as a Johnny's Jr., his role involved dancing in the background for senior members. If he couldn't perform a requested task, he'd be swiftly substituted by another junior. He shared, "So when I was asked, 'Do you know anyone who can roller skate?' I had never tried it before, but I confidently replied, 'I can do it.' I thought it would be an excellent opportunity, so I dedicated myself to training and eventually was able to do it. There were moments when I hit the stage with such excitement." He practiced roller skating for about 4 or 5 days and added, "If I didn't say I could do it, I wouldn't get my turn." He's a method actor. He takes his acting roles very seriously. To set the right atmosphere, he immerses himself in the character before going to the set. During the filming of Silent, he entered a silent world on set where he tried not to react to any sounds. Creating a feeling was challenging for him. He acknowledged that he faced some challenges while filming Phases of the Moon, which contained many emotionally intense scenes. He shared, "When I have a shoot, I start sorting out my emotions the day before, and those feelings stay with me until the next day's shoot. If it was a painful scene, I would sometimes cry in a corner. I'm not the type of person who can switch things up easily, so I have to think about it constantly. Even now, it hurts when I vividly remember that time. That's why I felt a tremendous sense of accomplishment when I finished." He took the role in Silent with the intention of discovering the ending. The 2022 drama Silent tells about a sweet high school couple. But after graduating, Meguro Ren's character, So Sakura, develops irreversible hearing loss and abruptly breaks off the relationship without explanation. When questioned about why he chose to take on the role in the drama, he responded, "From the moment I read the first script, I was hooked. It was so engaging and well written. I genuinely wanted to know where the story was going to go and what was going to happen to these characters. If I didn't take the role, it would be a long time before those questions would be answered. So, I knew I had to take the part." He kept accidentally hitting his head while filming My Happy Marriage. He played a soldier renowned for being cruel and ruthless in the 2023 movie My Happy Marriage. Meguro Ren shared a humorous story while filming the movie. He told The Review Geek, "During the filming of My Happy Marriage, we were shooting in a lot of very old historical Japanese houses, which are always really tiny and have a lot of exposed beams. I'm about 185 centimeters tall, so I kept hitting my head over and over and over again. One time, I guess I hit it harder than I thought and got very dizzy while we were shooting. I think it was just because I kept hitting it, but I got checked out and everything was okay." He doesn't need a script on set. When it comes to acquiring a new script, he applies a method similar to how he learns a new song. He repeatedly rehearses the lines in his mind until he has every word committed to memory. This way, when it's time to film, he doesn't even need the script on set. Before his debut, he often thought about quitting. After joining a talent agency at the age of 13, there was a period when he couldn't do what he wanted, and he often felt like he might never get the chance to make his debut. There were many moments when he considered giving up. SMAP's "This Moment Is Surely Not a Dream" was the only song I repeatedly played to stay motivated. If that song hadn't existed, I think I would have been heartbroken. At that time, I felt so much power. In 2021, he starred in Kyojo 2 alongside one of the SMAP members, Kimura Takuya. The fact that I was able to work with him after being in such a situation makes me realize that you never know what life can really be like. He is willing to take on challenges. Meguro Ren's aspiration is to embrace as many challenges as possible and fulfill all his desires in life before it comes to an end. I'm not the type of person who backs down just because something is difficult. I welcome the challenge. And what he doesn't want to lose is the spirit of challenge. I got to where I am today because I had the mindset of prioritizing challenges, even if it involved taking risks. I believe that if you become stability-oriented, you won't be able to move up. He doesn't really care about eating too many calories. Have you ever wondered how Meguro Ren maintains his figure? The star once shared that he has a fondness for eating candy. If I eat too much candy, I might end up eating too many calories, but to be honest, I don't really care. Partly because I'm moving my body through dancing, but even without that, I feel like I can do anything I want. Even if I end up gaining a little weight, I'm sure I won't regret it because I did what I love. He's appreciative and doesn't get exhausted, regardless of how busy he is. Juggling both an idol and an actor role is not easy. He had to be really good at managing his time and energy to handle both roles. As a rising star, Meguro Ren faces a busy schedule filled with various commitments and responsibilities. He shared, "There are some tough days when tours and dramas overlap, but no matter how much I don't have time for myself, I don't feel tired or want to take a break. In the end, I came to the conclusion that I am now able to do things that I wanted to do in the past but could not do. No matter how hard it is, I always reach that feeling, so I can only be grateful for how busy I am." When he's feeling down, he recalls that feeling and uses it as motivation to uplift himself. No matter how many sleepless days he has, he remains grateful for the opportunity to work in this field.